Hello everyone, I'm Christopher from Arduino, and today I'm going to show you how to build an ultra-wideband security lock. I mean a system that secures our privacy in our workspace. But how? Well, by leveraging the ultra-wideband ranging technique. It uses short, low-power radio pulses across a wide frequency spectrum to measure the distance between two devices with high precision, typically within a few centimeters. Using this, our project will be able to automatically lock and unlock our PC when we move away from or approach it. For this, we will use an Arduino Stella, a self-contained ultra-wideband tracker powered by TrueSense. It features an nRF52840 microcontroller and a DCU040 UWB module. This one here will be used as a wearable location tag for this project. For the base anchor, we are going to use the Portenta C33 and the Portenta UWB shield, an add-on board that features a DCU150 ultra-wideband module. This one will be connected to the secured PC and will manage the screen locking functionality. Both boards are part of the Arduino ultra-wideband solutions portfolio. They can be used separately as UWB tags located by our smartphones, together as an anchor and tag using two-way ranging, or in more complex deployments with several anchors and tags using time difference of arrival. That was a bit of context. Let's continue with the hardware. We will need a USB-C cable to program the boards and a CR2032 coin cell battery to power the Stella. Optionally but recommended, a custom 3D printed enclosure for the Stella, which will protect the board whether we have it in our pocket or hanging on a badge. On the software side, we need the Arduino IDE, which can be downloaded for free from the official Arduino website. We installed the Portenta C33 support package by searching for Arduino Renesas in the IDE Boards Manager. And for the Stella, we installed the Embed OS for Nano boards. To use the UWB module, we need to install some libraries: the Portenta UWB shield for the UWB shield and the Stella UWB for the Stella. Both can be installed from the IDE Library Manager by clicking Install after searching for them. Make sure to have the latest versions. This project does not need any complex wiring. We just need to attach the UWB shield at the bottom of the Portenta C33 using its high density connectors, and that's it. Now let's program the boards. You can find the Arduino sketches in the video description. We are going to explain some of the main functions of the code. Starting with the Stella sketch, we include the library for the UWB module. Next, in the setup function, we initialize the serial communication. Also, we define the tag and the anchor MAC addresses. This is important, so later it can be found and communicate properly with the base station. First, the ultra-wideband stack is initialized. Then we set up the session using the UWB tracker configuration mode. This class configures the Stella role as an initiator and its device type as a controller. We define an ID and pass the tag and anchor MAC addresses as parameters. This session is added to the session manager and it's finally started. The loop function is empty since the UWB module is already configured and it works independently. However, you can add custom code here to leverage the board's built-in buzzer, LED, and accelerometer. In the anchor sketch, we find a very similar structure with a few additions. As before, we include the UWB module library, and now we also add the keyboard library. This will allow the device to emulate physical keyboard, allowing us to lock the screen using keyboard shortcuts. We define the locking threshold distance. In this case, we've set a radius of 1.5 meters around the anchor. You can modify it according to your needs. After some control variables, we find the ranging handler function. This is the callback function that will be executed continuously while locating the wearable tag. It is in charge of gathering the distance and includes the logic for locking and unlocking the computer. As shown here, when I move away from the PC, the anchor emulates pressing the Windows L keys, which locks the screen. If the screen was previously locked, approaching the PC and entering the safe radius will trigger the device to type my 4-digit login PIN and unlock it. Be sure to replace this with your own PIN. In the setup function, we initialize the serial and the keyboard interfaces. We set the LED pins and we define the anchor and tag addresses. The callback function from above is set, and the UWB stack is initialized. Then we configure the session as a UWB ranging controllee. This class configures the anchor as a responder and controllee. The right complement of the Stella. This session is added to the session manager and it's finally started. The initialization is confirmed by several LED blinks. Finally, we have the loop function, which is currently empty, but you can use it to add custom code and take advantage of other functionalities offered by the Portenta C33. Now it's time to program the boards. Start by connecting each board to your PC using a USB cable. For the anchor, select the Portenta C33 as the target board. Choose the correct port and upload the code. For the Stella, select the Arduino Nano 33BLE. Choose the appropriate port, and finally, click on Upload and wait for it to be done. No further configuration is needed. We are now ready to deploy and test our UWB security guard. Connect the anchor to your PC and place it in a secure fixed location. For the tag, insert the battery into the Stella. I'm placing it inside my 3D printed enclosure so I can wear it on my badge. Once hooked, let's give it a try. I'm now walking away from the PC, and as you can see, it immediately locks my screen. I can then go get a cup of coffee, and when I come back, the computer unlocks in the blink of an eye. This works so well that I'm seriously considering wearing it all the time. It's a total game changer, especially when we are handling confidential information in a busy shared workspace. No more worrying about leaving your PC unlocked again by accident. In this tutorial, we learn how to use the Portenta UWB Shield and the Arduino Stella for developing a wearable entry system for your computer. With these skills, you can explore even more advanced applications, like, for example, configuring the system to unlock only when you are physically in front of your computer. This by using the positioning angle between both devices. If you are interested in learning more about these products and our professional solutions, I invite you to follow the guides I left in the description. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more and have a great day. Bye.